championship, Boston Red Sox. Let me explain what happened. This year, the Yankees and the Mets both months ago decided that they would not participate in the World Series. So our neighbors to the north went ahead and won the championship. Our first guest dominated opposing hitters throughout the postseason and closed out the World Series with the Boston Red Sox. From your world champion Red Sox, here's Jonathan Paplebon. Jonathan. Nice to see you. Thank you very much. I got to say, I've never seen you pitch in person, but boy, on television, very impressive piece of work. Really nice job. Take me through the repertoire. What do you have? Got the fastball.
Well, I got the fastball.
Where do you like the fastball? What speed? 95, 98, right in there?
95 plus usually works.
All right, okay, the fastball. And you throw that most of the time, is that correct?
Most of the time, right.
All right, well, what's your other pitches?
Well, I got the splitter, and now I'm working on a kind of a slider cutter in between.
Slider cutter?
Yeah.
Ooh, is that legal?
No, not yet.
Now, the splitter is the split-fingered fastball?
Correct, yeah.
Now, this one moves around, is that right?
Well, it just drops. It's kind of like a changeup, but a little bit harder.
And how is it different than a curveball, then?
Well, curveball's a downbreaker. Now, we got a heater that's an upbreaker.
Right.
Okay, and then now the split's kind of a side downbreaker.
Yeah. Have you ever hit against anybody who throws as hard as you throw?
No, I didn't. I was in the hole in the World Series.
Right.
In the hole means you're not on deck, next person.
Ready to come up. So you might have had an at-bat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, probably going to go deep, so.
You were probably going to go deep. That's what it looked like to you.
But I had to go pitch.
I see. Now, well, first of all, tell us what you've been doing since you, and the series, I mean, my gosh, you got to feel a little sad for the Rockies. I mean, nobody really wants a sweep in the series, do they? I guess you guys do, right?
Yeah, we kind of do.
Kind of do, yeah. So from the moment you record the last out, they got a hold of it, give it a pretty good ride. Is that right?
Yeah. Well, you know, my teammates, they got to, you know, they think every time I come to the game it's easy and, you know, 1, 2, 3, it's out. But it's really not that easy. They got to keep them on their toes, you know, so.
A deep fly ball to center.
Deep fly ball usually does it.
Yeah. So take us now from the moment the out is recorded to tonight. What has the celebration been like? I know you had a parade in Boston.
Yeah, well, we had a parade, not much sleep, a lot of partying, a lot of drinking, a lot of dancing. A lot of dancing, you know. We had a parade, which the entire city of Boston came out to.
Yeah.
So, you know, and then, you know, other than not sleeping, you know, partying.
Yeah.
You know?
Now the only and I'm no baseball historian, but the only other major league pitcher that I knew of who danced a lot was Cy Young. Now, how did you start dancing?
Well, you know, the song that I come out to, everybody's got a walkout song, you know, either to the plate or coming out of the bullpen, and I come out to a song by the Dropkick Murphys calling Shipping Up to Boston, which obviously the people in Boston love it.
Great song.
Yeah, it's a great song. It's you got a little bit of Irish folk music with some hard rock, which I love both, so why not come out to that?
Exactly. And we've seen you dance now after 2 or 3 games. One time, it seemed like you were just wearing your underpants.
Yeah. True, yes. I can't deny that.
And how does that happen? Does the manager have John, go out in your underpants and dance?
No, well, we were kind of waiting for the Yankees to play the Orioles, and we had waited because our game was done, and we were kind of just messing around in the locker room like we usually do, and I just happened to have on nothing but some underwear and a kid's T-shirt, Red Sox uniform jersey, and you know, that's kind of what I decided to celebrate in. You know, I mean, what can I tell you?
You raise an interesting point. People here in New York City, if they're New York Yankee fans, by and large, despise the Red Sox. By and large, despise the Red Sox.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that the average Red Sox fan feels the same about the Yankees. Do players also share that emotion? Do you really hate other ball clubs?
Well, I think what it is when we're off the field and we go out to eat and we see Bonds or Alex Rodriguez at a restaurant, we're cordial and we say hey and we get along. But I think once you step across those lines, I think hate does enter the equation because I mean. You don't want to see those guys in the restaurant and hey, how you doing? And, oh God, you kicked my ass today.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's not good.
So there really is that feeling. It's impossible to escape that responsibility as being a Boston Red Sox.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
When you guys were, who was it you were playing? You were down in the series 3-1. Who was it? Was it Cleveland?
The Indians.
Oh man, what a series that was!
Yeah, it was a fun series.
What turned that around? Because it looked like the team from Cleveland was going to prevail. What happened to turn it around?
We had Big Poppy, a.k.a. David Ortiz, the Large Father, whatever you want to call him.
The Large Father.
Yeah, whatever you want to call him. It all translates. He kind of got us guys together, just no coaches, no media, no nothing like that, and, kind of held a team meeting and said, hey, guys, look, and this is quote-unquote David Ortiz. He goes, hey, guys, I got to tell you something.
I'd say, yeah.
If you wear a Red Sox uniform jersey, you're a bad. Hey, that's quote unquote. Sorry about that.
Must add one of my spells.
And this is actually coming from a guy, not very many people know this, but David Ortiz happens to be a huge bedazzler. So, yeah. See, like this jacket right here, he couldn't wear this jacket normally. He had to put, like, bedazzled Lamborghini in the back. Or something like that.
I see. Yeah. So that was it. That got everybody's attention.
I think it did, yeah.
Now, does it hurt to throw that hard?
Well, no, it doesn't hurt because you get all that adrenaline going. Yeah. But usually after that adrenaline seems to kind of calm down, those nights, it's tough to go to sleep once you get that throbbing. But yeah, it does hurt.
Because I noticed in between innings, you get your arm wrapped. You can try to keep it cool.
Yeah.
And in terms of the speed, the difference between like your fastball, you said 95, 98. What is your off-speed pitch, your changeup?
88 to 90.
So that really brings a guy right out of his shoes, doesn't it?
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
What about the turmoil with the Boston Red Sox roster? Like, are you going to be in the market for a third baseman?
Yeah, I think right now we're just kind of waiting to see, what Mike Lowell does. I know.
What a player that guy is.
Man, he's a phenomenal guy. He's awesome. And MVP and everything. And great.
Now, if he goes someplace, what about Alex Rodriguez? Do you want him to come to Boston?
Yeah, well, personally, I would love to have him come on just so I don't have to pitch to him. I think the fans of Boston might think otherwise.
Right.
But, obviously we'd like to have Mikey back, that's for sure, but we got to wait and see what happens.
Yeah. And if you don't get him and you don't get Alex Rodriguez, can you still win the World Series again? Can you defend successfully?
Yeah, I think we can. I think right now Theo and the guys in the front office have put together a team. We got a lot of young guys coming up. This is not the same Red Sox team that won the championship in 04, and we got a lot of young guys coming up.
Whole different deal, whole different style, whole different personnel. Yeah. And one more question about pitching, because it was so intimidating watching these balls come in, and then the replay on the television. Do you ever run one right up under a guy like that? I mean, do you ever get? You know what I mean?
Just like that right there. Yeah. Well, you got to, man, because you gotta let them know who's boss out there. Yeah. And them guys, they'll dig in on you, man. You gotta get them heaters in.
Yeah. And then afterwards he's like, yeah, take that, sissy. Does that ever? You get a little of that?
I don't know if I'll use the word sissy. I might use another word.
Yeah, like the dazzler. Well, listen. Hey, enjoy yourself. It's very entertaining to watch the pitch. Congratulations. Jonathan Paplebon, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with David Spade.